Hey bandits, welcome to day 3 of our 14-day boot camp, our 14-day band boot camp. I knew there was a word missing. Okay, so first day we did the back. Second day we did legs. Today we are going to go upper body, shoulders and triceps. And we're gonna do a slightly different format to our workout today. It's gonna be an EMOM, every minute on the minute. So I'm gonna give you 5 exercises. You're going to do a given set of reps within 1 minute. Whatever's left over in the minute, you get as rest. That is the principle of an EMOM. So for example, one of our exercises is a push press. You're going to go for 15 reps. If you do the 15 reps in 30 seconds, you get 30 seconds of rest. If it takes you 45 seconds to do the 15 reps, you get 15 seconds of rest. If it takes you 20 seconds, you get 40 seconds of rest. Okay, that's easy math for me. I highly recommend that you get a counter, a timer. You can use the stopwatch on your phone. I can actually drop you some links and suggestions for some really great apps you can try. Oh, the lighting is going a little funny in here. But basically, you just want a countdown clock, 1 minute intervals, continuous loop, and that's how you're going to do it. All right, let's launch into the exercises. And I'm going to give you a couple little variations here because I know some of you still don't have your looped bands. You're waiting for them to come in. Some of you didn't get them. So I want to make sure everybody can actually do the exercises. So the first exercise, we're going to go into the amount of reps in a second, but the first exercise is a push press. So you're going to grab your band, and I would recommend you start with your thinnest band. If you're new to this exercise and bands in general, practice it before you start the workout. Try the exercise out, see what adjustments you need to make, if any, and then you will save yourself from the trouble of adjusting mid-exercise and, using up precious seconds and all that junk. So push press. Band up to your shoulders, just like we did for the squat in day 2. Probably want to just have it under one foot. The other foot is back, staggered, giving yourself a nice stable base. And you're going to come down, give yourself a little bounce, and press your shoulders up, okay? Down, press your shoulders up. If you can handle both feet on the band, needs a little more strength, as I get stuck on my mat, you can do that. So here you're going to have your feet hip width apart. You're going to come down, a little bounce with your knees to help you get that band all the way up. And that's how it goes. It's the same exact principle if you've done this with a barbell or dumbbells in the gym. Heavy weight sometimes requires a little extra help, and that's what that little bounce does. So down and push, down and push. Okay, that is the shoulder press. See if I can get my full body on the screen. So bounce and press, bounce and press. Arms as straight as you can at the top. If you've got a handled band, you can do the exact same thing. Okay, so you can either have a foot forward and one back and bounce and press that way, or both feet on the band, hands at your shoulders, push and press, okay? With this type of band, you're probably not going to be able to, unless it's a very light resistance band, stand on it and get the ends all the way up. Like this one's super tough. So you're gonna drop to one knee, and you can do it this way without the bounce, without the bounce, okay? So hands at your shoulders, and you're just gonna press up and down, up and down, okay? If the band is too much for that, even if it's too heavy, you can do this standing up, but I'm just gonna stay down here so you can see my full extension. You can take your hand around the band, around mid-length. And again, test this out before you do it for the EMOM. Other hand is up, come down to your shoulder, or maybe a little bit above, and you're just gonna press up one side for half the reps, and then the other side for the rest, okay? So that is how you're gonna do it with this type of band. Switch to the other side, really sort of Anchor that hand into your belly right under your ribs so it doesn't move, and up and down. So that is movement number one. And I'm sorry, it's a little long-winded, these explanations, but I want to make sure you get it right. Number two is a front raise. So you're going to grab your looped band, you're going to stand on it, and you're going to basically keep your arms as straight as possible, and you're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So drive into the floor with your heels, really anchor yourself while knees are slightly bent, give yourself some stability, protect your back. If both feet on the band is too much, take one off, okay? You can step it to the side or step it back to give yourself more stability, and try it this way. That's gonna loosen the resistance for you. If that is still too much, bring your hands together and try it that way, okay? You can bend your arms a little bit to get a little bit more power, but it's not going to give you as much as it does with dumbbells if you've ever tried that. So, increasing the length of the lever makes it harder. Shortening it makes it easier, not really with the bands. If this is too hard still, because some of these new ones, new bands are stiff and it's really hard to get the feeling, drop down on one knee, grab a little slack so that it's not super wobbly down at the bottom, and start sort of just above your belly button. So you won't be starting all the way down. Start just above your belly button and go from here up. Okay, so adjust the band to what you need so that the starting position is a little bit of tension. It's not super floppy, and you're just going to go up and down from there. You can do the same thing with the handled bands. I'm not going to show you that because it's the same exact thing. With this band, you're going to have to do it slightly differently, okay? So you may only be able to do one arm at a time, up and down. So hold the tail end of it so that it doesn't slide off from under your foot, and go up and down. And you're just going to do half the reps on one side, half the reps on the other within that minute. Okay, so that is the front raise. Next is our overhead tricep extension. So stand on your band, 2 feet or 1 foot, whatever makes sense for you. You're going to bring the band all the way up and whoops, just finagle it behind you. Hands together at the top, and you're just going to press down, lower down, and press back up. So it's all in your triceps. Your forearms stay close to your head. They don't move. They're not coming back and forth like this. It's just your elbow is bending and your lower arm, your forearm is coming down while your upper arm stays close to your ears. Okay? If that's too hard with this band, same principle. Drop to one knee, arms up, and do it in this position. Okay? Same exact thing with the handled bands. You can do it standing up, one leg or two, bring it behind you, hands together, and lower and lift this way. So just your elbow is bending, your forearms are coming down, your upper arms are staying glued to your ears. With this type of band, you're going to bring the band behind you and you're going to hold it down in the small of your back, make a little fist and just kind of press it into the small of your back. Upper arm is in that same position. So upper arm close to your elbows, close to your ears, or the single ear that it's next to, and you're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Okay, you can tell I did really well in school, touch your ear, nose, mouth. I got 1 out of 3, right? So that is how you do it with that band, and you switch halfway through the reps and do that. Okay, next is our side raise. So very similar to the front raise, except you're going to the side. On this one with this band, I do recommend that you drop to the floor because they're really tough to do it properly without hurting yourself, without straining. So you want your arms out to the side. You're going to lift up and down, up and down. Hands don't have to come further or higher than the shoulders. And if you can only get it halfway or just under, that's okay too. You can do the same standing up if you really want to give it a go, but don't force it. If all you can do is come up to here and then lower again, that's fine. And it's really a side movement. So you're coming to the side. It's not going forward, okay? But I recommend start on your knee. Same with this band. You're gonna loop it like you did for the tricep extension, and you're just going to raise and lower to the side and then switch to the other side for the remaining reps. And then same thing with this band. You can stay on your knees depending on your resistance, up and down. This reminds me of the the wee flapping bird game, right? Look like a bird flapping your wings, or you can stand up. Last exercise is a tricep pulse. So you're going to grab your looped band. You're going to step on it so that it is behind you. If you can find it. Both feet on it, this side is fine, or for this exercise is fine. And all you're going to do is you're going to keep your hands straight. Your palms are facing away from you, behind you. And you're just going to lift and lower. You're just going to pulse. Okay? Teeny tiny little movement, very powerful, and it's going to target the tricep. If you have this long single band, you can do the same thing. Step on it with one foot and pulse up and down. And goes without saying, but I'll say it. Same thing with the handle band. Stand on it like you would the looped band, and you're just pulsing up and down like that. Okay, got it? Those are our 5 movements. So here's what we're going to do. My pants always fall down. You're going to have these 5 exercises. You're going to do 15 reps of the push press, 15 reps of the front raise, 15 of the overhead tricep extension, 10 of the side raise, and then 30 little pulses, okay? They're just super fast, short, just this type of speed, 30 of them in 1 minute, okay? So I'll do the first, well, I'm gonna do them all with you, but we'll go through the first round, show you how it feels, and get going from there. But first, we're gonna need a little warm up, okay? Ready? We're just going to get our juices flowing and get you warmed up and ready to go. So arm circles, you can add that little bounce, practice for that push press. Forward, nice big circles, and back. Nice and big, open up that chest. And swing forward and back. Nice big extension. Get those shoulders nice and warm. You can put the hips into it, lifting opposite feet. As if, I don't know what, what this relates to or what you'd be doing, but swing. All right. And a little boxing. Put your hips into it. Punch, punch, punch. Pretend you're making contact with something. Nice. And then we're just going to lift and lower from the side. Lift and lower. And pretend there's something heavy in between your hands. You're trying to push it down. Resist that pressure. Pushing against it so that your shoulders are actually starting to work. All right. Shake it off. Run on the spot. A little faster. There we go. A little faster still. If you just want to march in place, that's fine. Go nice and fast. Lift those knees high. Start to breathe a little faster. Feel a little sweat on your brow. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to just do the front raise motion. And again, pretend there's something heavy on the backs of your hands and you're trying to lift it up, resist it, push it up and away from you. Okay. A couple more times. Contract your core on this. This should make you feel a little out of breath I'm a little out of breath. Okay, push and good. Shake it out. Roll your shoulders. Okay, now we're gonna do a little tricep press, little pulse, same principle as if there's something you wanna push your hands against, pushing up, just pulse up, 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 getting ready for having that band in your hands, resisting you. Same thing. Do 10 more little pulses. 1, 5, 10, relax, shake it off. All right, one more time through, a little faster. Big arm circles to the front, little bounce to the back. And we're gonna swing one arm forward, one arm back, nice and big. Make your body really big. Like, I feel like this is like a pterodactyl would look like. All right, run on the spot. Jog, 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 or march. Get those knees up if you're marching, nice and high, getting the hips into it. Even though we're not going to be really targeting them, we're going to still use them. And I forgot what else is next. Oh, and front raise. Pretend there's something pushing against the backs of your hands. Maybe a little out of order on this one, but just push up and down. Nice. And switch to boxing. Well, punch, 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 put your hips into it. Beautiful. And we're gonna switch to our side raises now, okay? So up and down, up and down. Nice little bend in your arm. Pretend you're pushing something up towards the sky. And run on the spot again, a little faster. We're almost done with our warm up. Run, 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 run. And pulses. Let's go. Just pulse up. Do 10 more on your own, starting now. 10. And stop. All right. Give your shoulders a good roll. Grab a drink of water. I'm going to set my timer and we're going to go. All right. I don't know why I keep those on. They don't really help. Okay. So first exercise is our push press. So hopefully you've practiced. You know what position you need to be in. Get ready, set yourself up. I'm going to do it two-footed. If this is not right for you, that's okay. Do what's right for you. We are going to go in 10 seconds, 15 reps. Okay, going in 5. Set yourself up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You count, or you can follow along with me. $15 done. If you're still going, that's fine. Keep going. You have 28 seconds left in the minute. We're going to go for our front raises in 17 seconds. Okay. So set yourself up. Figure out how you're going to do it. Roll your shoulders. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. 15 of them. Up and down. Nice and controlled. Big exhale on the lift. I have 5 more to do. And when you're ready, release. Use the rest of the minute to relax. This one, we don't have a whole lot more time, 10 more seconds, and then we're going to our overhead tricep extension. 3, 2, 1, and go. Elbows in as close to your head as you can make them. 15 of these. Exhale on the way up. If you're following me, we're at 10. 13. And release when you're ready. You have 22 seconds left in your minute. Next exercise is the side raise. So recommend you start on the floor. We're going in 7 seconds. 10 of these, okay? So 5 and 5 on each side if you're doing it that way. Let's go up and down. So to the side, like you're that bird with your wings flapping. Control it on the way down. Big exhale as you come up. One more. And release. You have 28 seconds. And we're going to stand up and do our tricep pulse. 30 of them, 30 little pulses. Okay. You can do this. So get in front of your band, anchor your feet. We're going in 10 seconds. Now it's 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. $30 of them, and then you can stop. If this seems too easy, we have 40 seconds left. You can keep going, but I recommend you stop at the 30-second mark, which is in 3, 2, 1. Relax. And we're going back to the beginning again, back to our push press. So it's 5 minutes, one at a time, 3 rounds, nonstop, 15 minutes total. And it's a really good workout. All right, we're going with our push press in 12 seconds. So get yourself set up, grab your band, get it up to your shoulders. We're going in 3, 2, 1. So a little bend in the knee and up, 15 of these. Big breath. When you're done with your 15, relax. We have 30 seconds left in the minute. Then we're going to our front raise for the second time. Okay, big deep breath. Roll your shoulders. Stand up nice and tall. Get some good air all the way into your lungs, through your diaphragm. Set yourself up for your front raise. If you're kneeling, go for it. We're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Arms nice and straight. 15 of these. I'm going to stop talking and count in my head. Exhale on the way up. Knees slightly bent. You have 30 seconds. And we have 17 seconds now until we do our overhead tricep extension. 15 again. So 7 to 8 if you're using the single band without the whatchamacallit handles. Okay, set yourself up and let's go. 15 of these. Nice job. 18 seconds, and we're going to our side raise. So drop to the floor, drop to your knee. If that's how you're doing it, we're going in 5 seconds. Big breath. Ready? 10 of these. Let's go. So 5 on each side if you're doing the single band. And release when you're done. We have 30 seconds left in this minute. And we're going to our tricep pulse. We've got 16 seconds left to breathe. Relax. Do a little stretch, whatever feels good. We're going in 5 seconds, 30 pulses, 40 if you need to go for a little more. Let's go. We have 36 seconds left in this minute. We're going straight into round 3 with our push press. All right, roll your shoulders, do a little standing cat-cow right here. Round your back, open your chest. We're going in 15 seconds. Set yourself up. Push press is coming up in 10 seconds. 5, hands ready. 3, 2, 1. 15 of these. Let's go. I had to jump back. Breathe on the effort. Exhale on the effort. Release when you're done. 30 seconds left. Should have told you to put some music on this one. I don't talk as much in this one. It's very hard for me to talk and count and be coordinated all at the same time. Front raise is next. 15 of them going in 10 seconds. So set yourself up. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up and down. Up and down. My dog is barking at nothing. I don't know if you can hear him. I swear he barks at ghosts. All right, 25 more seconds. And it just occurred to me, I may have skipped the front raise in that last one. If I did, you're going to tack it on at the end. In fact, we're just going to do it just because. 7 seconds, we're going to the overhead tricep extension. So get ready. 2, 1, let's go. Lift and lower, 15 of these. Bend your knees a little bit. Exhale on the lift. Try and keep those elbows in. It's getting harder. Last few right here. Release when you're done. 25 seconds to our side raises. Okay. Down on the ground, one knee. Get yourself set up. We're going in 10 seconds. Grab your band and we're going up to the side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice tight core. And when you're ready, release. We have 32 seconds left in this minute. Then we're going to do our tricep pulse. Man, my dog is nutso. All right, get ready, stand on your band, set yourself up. We're going in 15 seconds, 30 pulses, 40 pulses if that's what you've been doing, 50 if you really want to challenge yourself on this last one. We're going 3, 2, 1, let's go. Can you lift it a little higher? Can you go a little faster? Not so much that it's unruly and you're sacrificing form, but you're just pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. 37 seconds left in the minute. You can go to the 30-second mark if you like, which is right now, or you can do 10 more. And when you're ready, if you haven't already released, release, relax, roll your shoulders. And just because I can't remember if we did that front raise in that second round or not, the video will tell us. If you're sure we did it, then hooray. If not, let's just do another 15 reps of our front raise just for fun, just so we can say we really did it. Ready? Let's go. Up and down. Count on your own for 15. Excuse my breathing. And we're done. I'm done. Maybe you were done before, but that's it. That is your shoulders and triceps workout. Day 3 is done. You can join me for a little stretch or go do your own. Totally up to you if you're stuck on time, but I highly recommend that you stretch. So I'm going to start with a little cat-cow and flatten my back and round my back because it feels so damn good. Now you may be used to an EMOM being a little more energy because it usually involves plyometric fast exercises like burpees and whatnot. But I find that when you're strength training, you need to be a little bit more constrained, focusing on form, focusing on power rather than speed. So that's why this one was a little more low key. All right, knees wider, sit back, child's pose, scratch those fingers forward, get a big stretch in your shoulders, your armpits, your groin at this point if your knees are nice and wide. Hang out there for a second if you like. Come back up when you're ready. Knees in a little bit. Sit back, and you're going to take your right hand and thread it under your left arm, under your left armpit. Reach, reach, reach. This is going to stretch your lat, your right side, and your right shoulder. Couple of big deep breaths here. And when you're ready, unravel and reach through the opposite way. So left hand under right armpit. You can play with your hand, palm down, palm up. See how that changes the stretch for you. Whichever way you do it, pull your hand forward just a little bit. Get more of a stretch in that left side. When you're ready, unravel. Kick your feet under, your toes under, come up into a downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Walk your hands and your feet together. You can stop and hang here for a second if you like. Let your head just relax, just droop. Walk your hands up your legs slowly. You could stop halfway and do another cat-cow. Continue walking up. Nice. All right, head comes up last. And because we did a lot of shoulder work, find a wall. And you're going to take your arm. Imagine the wall is right here in front of me. It's invisible. Your hand is flat against the wall, your forearm all the way down to your elbow. And then you're going to push away from it to get a nice shoulder stretch. So from the back, it's going to look like this. Hand on the wall, nice straight line, and then turn your body away from the wall. Get a nice big stretch in your shoulder. Now you can change the height of your hand. Of course, I'm in the wrong spot for that. If you take your hand up, you're going to change the stretch. So try that. Walk it up a couple of inches. And if you bring it down a few inches, that's going to change the stretch for you as well. You can also take your arm and put your hand low and turn away from the wall that way. It's just your hand on the wall at this point, nothing else. And you'll feel a big, big stretch all the way through the shoulder, down through the forearm. I mean, the upper arm. Same thing on the other side, hand on the wall, forearm on the wall, elbow on the wall, and then turn away. Push that wall away. Feel a nice big stretch in your shoulder. Adjust the height of your arm. Go a little higher and push away. Go a little lower and push away. Big deep breaths. And then hand nice and low and push away. Turn your body, turn your shoulders away from the wall. Feel that nice big stretch. All right. If you feel like you need to stretch a little more, please do it. I would also always encourage foam rolling. So today you could roll your biceps, your triceps, you could roll your upper back, you could roll everything, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, sort of release some of the tension and pressure from the first couple of days that we did. Roll your whole body. Your muscles are going to thank you. You're going to recover faster, and you're going to make gains much faster as well. So that's what I've got for you. I'm looking for my glasses. I can't find them. I think they're over here. Go have a nice shower, stretch more again, like I said, if you need to, and I will see you here for the next one. Okay. Have a great night.